Hey there, you. How do you do? Are you like me and you agree that just because you don't have a million billion subscribers doesn't mean that you can't make some awesome videos that people should be watching? Well, let's get down with the movement then. Needs more subs here. We have spent years compiling an awesome expanding list of just that kind of channel. Just small YouTube channels making great videos. And not all of them have remained small because, over the course of years, some of these channels, if they're so great, they're going to be blowing up. But still, there's a great list, and you should check it out. It's over on needsmoresubs.com, and it's been categorized, and it's there, check it out. Welcome to Needs More Subs. I'm Needy. I'm a guy. I say a lot of words. Today is going to be, today is Thursday. It's the 24th of October. It's like a week from Halloween. And next week we're gonna have some spooky ones for you. But this week, what we got a lot of voting. It's like election day here on Needs More Subs because we have a backlog of voting that we haven't gotten through in the past, and also because we need to get ahead of the curve here. We need to be voting a week in advance. So this week we're just gonna pile it up, and we're gonna have like three rounds of voting, and that's way more than we usually just only are gonna have one. But this week we got three because we got last week's, we got tomorrow, and then we're gonna start doing them a week ahead. So that's a lot of voting. Voting is important. It's very important. It's super important because if there was no voting, then, all of the deciding would be left up to me, and then Needs More Subs would devolve into just a whole bunch of Star Wars channels. And, Brian over there at the Smuggler's Room, he would be okay with that, but, then, it would just be him and me. I don't think anybody else wants, just all a bunch of smaller, Star Wars channels.
But I do.
Oh, okay, well, Brian and me and Kylo Ren. Fine, okay. But still, the majority of people do not want that. Okay, so, before I even make the music, let's get into our first round of voting. Let's get this thing. Okay, once upon a 1 week ago, we tried to do our normal voting like we do on our Thursday programs, and it did not go great, to say the least. The show was delayed, and it just went terrible. So the voting for last week no votes came in, so we need to rectify that. These are the three channels that we had an opportunity to vote for. We need to vote for one of them so that we can have a last week Friday one, which will be awesome number 380. Okay, first option is called Boost Rodeo. Second option is called DJ Slim D. That looks good. And third option is our returning challenger, which is called But We're Together. Now, how we vote here is, we'll try voting in the chat. If more votes come in later in the comments, I will try to come back and count those. But definitely, we vote with our passions. Okay? So it's not just a one-to-one vote, like it's not just a strict vote counting, but it's like if somebody really, really wants somebody to win, and you can see that in the the capitalization or the exclamation points that they put, or just the words that they use, whatever. If you can really tell that somebody really wants one of these channels to win, then that counts more. And if somebody's just like, I vote for this one, then that counts. I'm not saying it doesn't count, I'm just saying it counts less. Okay, so here is option number 1, Boost Rodeo. Let's take a look. It has almost the 500 subscriber milestone, so that's cool. And we'll take a look at the most recent video here.
What's up, guys? Good to see you. Welcome to Boost Rodeo and episode 1 of our A70 Super Series. Today we're going to show you how to drop 35 pounds off your Mark III Supra in 15 minutes or less. So generally people just go and add power to these cars, but you can gain just as much by taking weight away. And as an added bonus, not only does it make the car quicker, but it also helps your handling and your stopping distance. So I'm going to show you guys one of the fastest and easiest ways to drop a pretty significant amount of weight out of these cars. So the interior in my Mark III is actually really good with the exception of the driver's seat. That's pretty common for these cars. The leather that Toyota used in this era just tends to dry out and crack, and it's been 30 years, so I kind of don't blame it. I've had this Recaro seat sitting around in the garage for a while now. I wasn't exactly sure what I was going to do with it.
Very cool. That's Boost Rodeo. All right. Option number 2 is called DJ Slim D, and this has 674 subscribers. And let's take a look.
California, 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 California. Hey, with me, girl, I look like baby. Hey, baby, waste your time with me in California. Hey, baby, waste your time with me in California. Waste your time with me in California.
Okay, that's that one. That's very cool. And our returning challenger, But We're Together. They have 336 subscribers, and here's an example of what they do.
Start. It is you.
Today we're going to talk about fitness.
Yeah, not the type of fitness for the elite athlete, but like the everyday person, kind of like us.
Kind of like us.
Kind of like him. Nah, both of us, all of us, most of us, my friends.
So some quick stats. So 36 or 37% of white males are obese
Yeah,
in America.
In America, and apparently 54% of black women
Yeah.
are obese.
Yeah, we don't want you to be part of those stats. We don't want to be a part of those stats because that obesity is linked to health risks.
That's right.
We want you to be around a long time. We want to be around a long time to enjoy each other's
Yeah, and
company.
this came out of a conversation Wes and I were having about like what kind of fitness are we gonna sustain? That's gonna sustain us until Robolab.
Until
time we-
cows come home.
Yeah.
Metaphorically.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. The sun goes down.
The
Oh.
Titanic scene.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, there are our 3 options. You can vote for them by name, which is Boost Rodeo or DJ Slim D or But We're Together. Or you can just say the first one, the third one, or the second one. You could say, however you want to let us know which one you like the most. But just please be passionate when you vote. Yeah. Thank you. We'll start taking votes now, and we'll get on with the show. All right. You're watching Needs More Subs. Just a reminder, every weekday at about noon o'clock-ish, we like to add an awesome expanding channel to our awesome expanding list and make a video about it that drops on our YouTube channel, hopefully around noon o'clock-ish every weekday, so be sure to tune in on Monday, which seems like it was like a million years ago already, that kind of a week. Yeah, on Monday, we added this one, Why It's Trending. Have a quick look at why it's trending.
Ding-a-ling-a-ling. Mr. Beast has made an engine of growth for his channel that is fundamentally more efficient than about every other YouTuber on the platform. This all started with his base audience that he got after doing like some small YouTuber stuff. He had a series where he would like make fun of intros of like small cringy YouTubers. Welcome to YouTube.
You know that saying, stay in school, don't do drugs? Well, if you're gonna make intros like that in school, I'd rather you do drugs.
And then he counted to 100,000. That was how he got his first initial audience.
1, 2, 3, 4. 287,201,
Awesome. If you are interested in that channel or any of the channels from today's program, we will link to as many of them as we possibly can in our description down below. So check there first. And if not, you can just ask in the chat. I'll be back in a minute after a few words from our awesome friends.
Hi, I'm Wendell from Wendell Live, giving you music covers that make you smile. This here, that ice cold Michelle Pfeiffer, that white gold. My music covers are not just some random guy standing in front of a microphone singing. Come join me, take a break from your routine. I post a new video every other Monday. Have a laugh, maybe find a song that brings back memories. On my channel, Wendell Live.
Hi, it's Tortor from Animatortor. On my channel, I make stop-motion animation tutorials, share hints and tips on the stop-motion animation technique, and make stop-motion animation basics videos to help anybody at any level wanting to learn.
Hey everybody, I'm the History Buff, and my channel is about sending you some interesting videos about history that are 5 to maybe 8 minutes long, and they're about events or people that have been sort of swept under the rug a little bit. And the goal is to make them interesting so you don't have to sit there and remember what it was like to be sitting in 10th grade history class.
Hi, my name is Jimal Lally. On my children's channel, we learn all about good character. We celebrate children as they learn about manners and friendship.
Every Tuesday here on Needs More Subs, we have a long-form program called Milestones and More, where we take a look at our awesome expanding list and we use our newly constructed database to go back and see which of those awesome channels are hitting what kind of awesome milestones. So please join us every Tuesday at noon o'clock-ish to see some of that stuff. And then towards the beginning of that program, we add an awesome expanding channel to our list, and it's a smaller one with not very many subscribers at all. And this week, it was Robolab. Roll clip. Love that one. Let me shift in my seat a second here and we'll get into some more voting. Okay, it's time for another round of voting. Great. One more thing that you should know about the voting is just because the channel that you vote for doesn't win, doesn't mean that your voting has been in vain. No, sir. You should definitely vote with your passions and vote as much as you can for the ones that you like, because we put these channels in buckets, alright? And the buckets pretty much have to get cleaned out regularly. Otherwise, they overflow with too many YouTube channels. So if you vote for one, and even if that one doesn't win, but I can see that it's got some passion, then we put it in the returning challenger bucket, and they will come back again at a later date and try it again. So that's good. But if nobody seems to have any passion for it at all whatsoever, we just clean out the bucket. We don't want to fill up the bucket or have the bucket getting stale, goopy, anything. So it's very, very, very good to vote. You should definitely vote for anything that you like, and it's fine. Absolutely fine to vote. I have a ton of passion for this one, but hey, I kind of like this one too. But I really like this one. Okay, so you get the idea. This is how the voting is going to work going into the future. This one right here, because this one we are voting for the future. Actually, we are voting. We're going out of order. All right. So if you're confused, welcome to Needs More Subs. Yeah, we're voting for next Friday's one. This will be for awesome number, 390? Yeah, I think 390. Yeah, so we have 3 options for 390, and they go as follows. Option number 1, possibility, is Angelo Ignacio. There we go, 148 subscribers there. Option number 2, basically Star Wars. Basically, I know what you're saying. You're saying, hey, Needy, this is a Star Wars channel. And in my defense, I will say, maybe. There's option number 2, If you don't like it, don't vote for it. And here is option returning challenger. It's called Stay Interested, which is confusing me because they have changed their name since they were, and they've gone over 1K. They've gone over the 1K mark. That's fine. Rolling right along. We don't have time to change it. Okay, let's take a look at these 3 possibilities. Here is Angelo Ignacio.
If you're new to my channel, I hope you'll subscribe for more videos about family, travel, and film. My name is Angelo, and thanks for watching. So this was our final weekend with our foster dog, and I have to admit that saying goodbye was really hard. Alright, it's Mila's last day. She's headed off. We're gonna miss you, baby. We're gonna miss you so much. We're gonna miss you. Have a good life, Kay. We are shopping for a new dog bed today because our foster dog, Mila, who just left this weekend, she destroyed Baxter's bed. We were at Starbucks and the guy asked us if he wanted a puppuccino. And it's just whipped cream, and Baxter's been such a good boy.
Puppuccino, Baxter. Good day, Baxter. Good day.
Wow. As much as I'll miss Mila, I know the 3 of us were really excited to have our family back.
Awesome there. That is your first possibility. Possibility number 2 is called basically Star Wars. And here is the most recent video there.
Hey, what's up guys? My name is Dave. Welcome back to Basically Star Wars, and I'm so excited. It's here. It's happening. The final Rise of Skywalker trailer. It's Monday Night Football. It's showing it during Monday Night Football. I already got my tickets. Tickets went on sale today. Big stuff's happening. I'm so excited. Let's watch. Okay.
It's an instinct.
Oh my god, this looks amazing. Oh my god, it looks incredible.
The Force brought us together.
Oh my, this looks unbelievable.
We're not alone.
There's
People
Rose.
will fight if we lead them.
Oh,
People keep
these
telling me.
shots. These shots are unbelievable.
But I do.
Oh, there's Kylo. Oh, this looks so good.
Have I waited
There is possibility number 2. And here is possibility number 3. Returning challenger, stay interested.
When it spots something, it locks onto its target with both eyes to gauge the distance, and boom! Chameleons are interesting. Unlike other animals that can change colors because of pigment cells, chameleons change color by tightening and relaxing their skin, which rearranges their iridophore cells, which in turn changes how light is reflected off of them, causing them to change color. The largest chameleon in the world can grow up to 69.5 centimeters and is the Parsons chameleon. And the smallest chameleon is the leaf chameleon, which is only 16 millimeters long. There are many different chameleon species scattered around the world, with different markings, color patterns and features. Take the veiled chameleon for example. It has a huge horn on its head. The females are a bit smaller, making them easy to recognize. The coloration of a veiled chameleon is green, yellow and blue. When they are juvenile, they are completely green or brown, but as they hit puberty, they develop distinct yellow-brown stripes on their sides and a temper. Veiled chameleons have no teeth or any real way of defending themselves, so if threatened, they puff up.
Very cool. There are your 3 options. Let the voting begin, but as I was beginning to say earlier, this is how the voting will go into the future. You have until Sunday night to vote for that, so that we don't have to be so rushed in the future. You can start your voting now, vote with your passions, absolutely, vote in the chat, but also continue on the voting in the comments, and you can vote later. You can bring friends to vote, whatever, it's all good. And yeah, Sunday night, we will see who has the most passionate votes and the most votes and the votes and everything. And yeah, then I will have plenty of time to actually assemble a video. Unlike, the video that I gotta rush together for tomorrow. See how that works there? Yeah, that's gonna be great for me. Be okay for you too. Here at Needs More Subs, we've been at it for a while. Let's take a look back at which awesome expanding channels we added to our awesome list 1 year ago, shall we?
From my vacation, and I missed my darlings terribly. But I had a fabulous time.
Hello there, and welcome to the last Grown Up in the Woods. Today, we are eating grasshoppers. Now, grasshoppers are one of the world's favorite insects to eat. There are billions of people who eat them, even though Western culture seems to think it's disgusting.
Now, the great thing about this entire customized shop wall is that not only do you get to choose how well everything fits together, but the only limit you have is your imagination when it comes to keeping those tools on the wall. Here I'm giving
Number 1, the space has to look like it belongs here. I want to make it look like the space is supposed to be here. Number 2, it needs to be removable. The space we're in right now, it's not our forever home.
Well, those were some good ones. I approve of your choices 1 year ago, Needy. Let's have a look at which awesome we added to our list yesterday on Wednesdays at noon o'clockish. We like to add a bigger, smaller one that has like 1,500 subscribers or more, but still should have more. Yesterday we added Mr. Magic Jones. Very cool. Let's take a quick look.
I see a ship in the harbor. I
close enough to the camera? I think so. Okay. Yes. Once a week, we like to give out a consistency award for a channel on our awesome expanding list that just keeps making great, awesome videos. And when we saw a video this week from MethodBox, we were like, oh, yes, definitely. This is the kind of stuff that awards gets inspired by. So here's a video that is on our hard drive that is from MethodBox that you can check out to see what is so special about these two brothers from Southern California. Do you think they can tell I do this without a script?
Is there anything you're afraid of when it comes to making videos?
I'm scared that we're trying to do everything too fast. It takes time to perfect what it is that we're trying to do. Like, I feel like we don't have enough work to show for ourselves to reach out to some of these people that we want to reach out to. They always say as an entrepreneur, you got to be willing to do whatever it takes. But I feel like if you have that mentality too much, because you have that mentality, you're more likely to make bad decisions character-wise.
We've done so much work to get to this point, wherever we are. And all of a sudden we're going in this direction because this week we decided to go in this direction and it's led us down this path. Maybe that was the wrong path. Are we squandering this thing that we've built? Are we squandering this new opportunity that just came? Feeling like there's going to be a misstep.
We're gonna get opportunities and we're not gonna be ready for those opportunities.
There is the creativity side and coming up with the idea, production side, post-production side. We said we were gonna put out 2 videos this week, 3 videos this week. We have to edit. The promotional side. Oh, they're responding to YouTube comments this quickly and they're on Twitter responding to this and they're doing live streams over here because they're promoting this other thing that they did.
On needsmoresubs.com, we have a newest known videos report under our channels tab, and yeah, I went through and looked at all these days and all these new videos from all these channels on our list, and I peeled some off, one from each day, threw them on my watch later list, and yeah, I'm gonna go take a look at some videos that have come out in the last week that I either have watched and thought were great or that I'm looking forward to watching. Little Monster Media, they're making some great videos about how to do YouTube, and they have one called Expert Thumbnails, Advanced Thumbnail Strategies. I probably need some of that. Here's Renee Dambly. I chose that because I really been wondering where she's been. It's been a while. Same with Megan Sneeden, two YouTubers there who hadn't made a video in a while, but who were making videos that I really like. So yeah, I'm looking to see what they've been up to. Okay. Next after that we have Magnet Tricks. Cool. Just fun, interesting stuff that I like to just sort of zone out and meditate and watch the magnets do their things. It's my kind of a thing. Next we have CT Chrysler, awesome number 4, with a video that is called A, and really what drew me into this was, well, I mean, to be quite honest, the fact that it was 6 seconds long. I was like, yeah, I mean, not a lot of risk there. And it was a really good 6 seconds, let me tell you that. I'm gonna go back and watch that again, as a matter of fact. Popcross Studios, learning to draw mechs and robots and all that kind of stuff. That's a really good one there. And BK42 channel, showing you the latest in custom bikes. I like to watch bikes. It's my kind of a thing. It's not for everybody, but it's for people who like bikes. And yesterday, Travis McP came out with advice for the phone companies that make the cellular phones, how to make the perfect smartphone. That's a good one. Like videos by Travis McP, you should check out that list and see which, if those videos aren't for you, you should go check and see which ones that are for you. Because there's so much on this list of new videos by these channels. Definitely something will pique your interest. Okay, friends. hopefully you have one more round of voting left in you, because this is kind of the important one. I probably should have done this first. I'm not thinking. But yeah, this one we got to vote in the chat. Right now we got to decide this for tomorrow, because I'm not going to have time any other way unless we get to voting and figure this out before we end the program here. We're not gonna have a video for tomorrow, and it'll be just like last week. Okay. What are the options? What are our options we have here? Option first, we have Alien 6467, and thank you very much, by the way, to Patsy Houlihan for nominating this one on a previous live stream that we had back before the break there. Yes, this has 820 subscribers. Very cool. We'll take a look at that in a second. Here is Daniel Wiggins. This is another option. 745 subscribers. I don't know a lot about these channels. I haven't, they're the ones that go in the Friday bucket. I don't really do the deep dive into them. I know a little bit more about this one, Dream Syndicate, only because it's our returning challenger from before. Got a lot of interest, but it didn't quite win, so it's back in the returning challenger. And let's take a look at these three, okay? Here is the most recent video from Alien 6467. Okay, yeah, the one we pick will be on our Halloween program next week, so maybe this is an appropriate one for Halloween. Or maybe this one, cosplaying, costume play, costumes, Halloween, maybe this one. Let's take a look at the most recent video.
Hey guys, it's Dean here with a new video, and today we're going to be making this. So, this is a bedside table. And the thing I'm going to highlight is actually how to make these really cool box joints that are super duper fat. I cut them by hand, and I used some power tools. So we're going to show you all that stuff. I'm going to show you me attaching the legs. The people I'm making these for want them stained. I don't want to show it stained in the video because the contrast isn't going to be that good. But we're going to show it here so you can see a little bit better, so it's not dark and hard to see what's going on with the joints. As far as finishing goes, I will finish it. These are a couple of things that I have thought about. So like something that shows the grains, something that makes it darker. They chose the darkest one, so that's just going to make it harder for you to see on camera. That's why I'm not showing it on camera. Alright, let's get into the build. Oh, real quick, stick around to the end of the video to hear an announcement on why it took me a little too long to get this video out.
Okay, very cool. That's not actually a costume, that particular one, unless you want to go for Halloween as a bedside table, which I don't object to. Okay, and finally we have the Dream Syndicate. Oh, this would be a good Halloween one also. Oh, we can't lose. We got 3 winners, whatever which way we choose. Here is the most recent video from Dream Syndicate.
Greetings and welcome to the Dream Syndicate. In today's video, we're crafting a dark fairy creature as we make a darkling. Before I did any building or crafting, first I sketched out some designs for the character and did some mock-ups for what colors I might want to use for him. Then, wrapping polymer clay around the little ball of tinfoil, I made the basic shape for the head, and then added smaller balls of clay that I'd previously baked for the eyes. I'll use my fingers to help define the sides of the face, and then mark where I'm going to place the mouth and the nose with a clay tool. Next, I'll take a flattened triangle piece of clay and use a ball stylus to help attach it to our darkling friend's face. I usually like my characters to have a heavy brow, so I'll add a strip of clay and use a tool to blend it into the brow ridge. I'm just going to deepen the eye sockets a bit. And now I'll take my ball stylus and refine the brow shape and add some furrows. I'll just add a couple of little blobs of clay to the darkling's cheeks and blend that in.
Okay, those are your three options. You got Dream Syndicate there, and we had, first we had Alien 6467, and also we had the channel of Daniel Wiggins. So, yeah, those are our options. Please vote. Please vote in the chat right now. I need a vote. I need at least one vote, but vote with your passions, and may the most passionate eliciting channel win. Okay, the peoples. Since this is nearly live and not actually live, I can't actually tell if you voted or not. Hopefully you did. And then we'll have an awesome expanding channel. Before we sign off, and I'm about to sign off, don't go anywhere yet, okay? I'm gonna say peace and see you later. Peace and see you later, before I forget, because I just don't want to forget that. But stay tuned, because right now we have the awesome expanding channel number 384, and we're going to leave you with a clip of this one. This is Rachel Stewart, an awesome young filmmaker from maybe Scotland, going by the accent, you know, just a hunch. And she has got a wonderful eye there. She is really telling some great stories with her vlog. Yeah, it's just a good, warm, great story vlog that I think you will enjoy. So I'm gonna leave you with the clip, and yeah, see you back here tomorrow. All right.
Hey Mum, are you busy right now? Do you mind if I ask you a quick question? Okay, so since I've grown up and since my relationship with the outdoors has changed, how did that impact your relationship with the outdoors?
So, when we were planning Italy, I looked at the Dolomites. That's one of the first things for us to do. I never imagined going on holiday would mean I'd actually seek out physical activity, like climbing a mountain. Normally going on holiday to me is a villa, a swimming pool, and the most activity is finding a really good restaurant. But for the last few years, going on holiday with you, that's never been enough. We've always had to find something else. I was never outdoorsy before. I liked the thought of activity, but actually doing it. So when we looked at Italy and I realised we were quite close to the Dolomites, I knew that that was somewhere you'd wanted to go for a long time. You'd always talked about it, was a national park. I had heard about it because a few people that I have worked with have skied there. I knew it had definitely piqued my interest to go and have a look at it.